To all the acquaintance been forgot, I'm going to be sharing my 21 favorite pins from 2021. So let's get cracking! Happy New Year's Eve, all my fellow explorers. Welcome back to Loren's Adventures Out There. And if you are new, we really appreciate you joining us on this New Year's Eve. My name is Loren, and I'm with Castles, Capes, and Clones, where we discuss everything in the Disney universe. We do unboxings and hauls, pins, box swaps, Disney news, Disney reviews, and more. So if that sounds interesting to you, we'd love it if you would subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell for notifications, and do like this post, as it really does help us out. So again, happy New Year's Eve, everybody. I hope that you are enjoying yourself today. I am borrowing this idea from my friends from the north, my Canadian friends, Princess Serena and Lauren Ryan over at Disney Pin Love. They did a 21 favorite for 2021, and I thought that that was a fun idea to do on New Year's Eve, and so here we are doing it. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with this pin. I don't have any of these in any particular order or in order of favorites or anything like that. All of them are my favorites. So this one is of Winston from Feast. And I love this pin for many reasons. One, I got Mary from Jolly Holiday with Mary. She is a Boston Terrier fan, as am I. She has two. My sister has two. And interestingly enough, my sister has a Boston named Winston, which she did not name after the one in Feast. Just happened to be that she named it after a character in New Girl. So, anyway, I love this pin. I just think that Bostons are so cute. I'm really thankful to Mary for pointing out this pin so that I could get it. And here we are. Alright. So the next pin that I'm going to show you is, I used to have a lot of marquee pins from the El Capitan, but I sold a lot of them off, and I'm so sad. Like, I had the Tangled one, and that one was worth a lot of money, but at the time I needed the money, and I don't know. I'm sad that I did it, and I don't think that I'll ever sell my marquee pins again. And especially now, it's so hard to get them. So anyway, the one that I'm showing you today is this one that I got from Fran from Frantastic Pins. She had it on a live sale, and I kept going back and forth, and finally I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and buy this pin. I love this movie so much, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. It was one of my favorite films from 2021, and it is a Marvel Studios film, and just a really fun film, and I got it for a lark on her site. I highly recommend going through Fran if you are going to buy pins, because she really just takes a median of the eBay prices and then prices it a little bit lower. So it's really kind of cool that she does. Alright, so the next one that I have here is a fantasy pin. And I just love the Sword in the Stone, and particularly the scenes with Merlin and Madame Mim. Those are my favorite scenes, and I got this, I saw it online, had to get it, and here I have it. Alright, so this one I got in my Hercules Mickey Loot box. And this is an Artland pin. And it is of Zeus and Hades. And this is limited edition 250. And what number am I? I'm number 183 of 250. And they put the number on the back. And of course, if you haven't seen it before, on the back, they have a certificate of authenticity. And these are official Disney pins. They were licensed by Artland, and they actually come with the Mickey pin backs. So, just in case you're wondering, if you wanted to trade them in the parks, you can. I don't know why you would want to, but you know, that's a thing you can do. Alright, so the next one that we have here is this little golden book of Onward. And I just love Ian and Barley Lightfoot. Like, I don't know why. I think their designs are really cool, and I love them, and I love Onward, and I love, as you know, little golden books. So I had to get this one. I got this from Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Etsy. They have a lot of these little golden books and little mashups pins. They have got like a really great assortment if you're ever looking. It's a little hard to find them because they're called Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You have to run all of the words together in your search, and then even then it doesn't pick it up. You have to it says, are you trying to search for Tampa Bay Buccaneers all together? And you have to say yes. So it's a little hard to get to, but if you can get to them, it's a great site for fantasy pins. Alright, so next we have another fantasy pin. I just got this pin. This is not an enamel pin per se. It's like a, I'm sorry, I should show you it. But it still looks really good. And it is of Luca, half of him in his human self, half of him in sea monster self. Anybody who knows me knows that I love Luca. It's one of my favorite Pixar films now. And I just had to have this one. I wish there were more Luca pins in the world. Okay, this one was given to me by my dear friends Karen and Andy over at Disney Inside Andy, and they just gave it to me as a gift, and it was so cute, sweet, especially because this is one of those Artland mystery pins, and I never got to get any of them, but this would have been the one that I would have wanted. And you know, he's one of my spirit characters, so I'm definitely appreciative to Karen and Andy for sending him my way. He's got a good home with me. Alright, next up, from a Magical Pick-Me-Up box, which is a box that comes from Hong Kong Disneyland. I got this one from Mystic Manor, and I just love this pin, and it glows in the dark, which is really cool. Yeah, just a great pin of Lord Mystic and Albert the Monkey. Okay, this one, my friend Kel over at PinBird, she was talking about pins that were on sale at Loungefly, and that there were a lot of them that were $15 off. I mean, not $15 off, that were $15. These kind of big, like mini jumbo pins. And I just saw this one. I had to have it. I love this one of Spider-Man. I love the pose. and you can see his spider senses tingling up here, beep, 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 which if you see the new movie, you know that he uses quite a bit. And that's not a spoiler, and that's all I'll say about it. Alright, this next one was picked up by my friend Louisa over at Louisa Ruby. She was at Walt Disney World for a oh, don't kill me, it's like a dance conference, I want to say. And anyway, she was like sending us pictures of pins, or she was just like going around showing us stuff, and I saw this pin and I'm like, oh my god, if you ever go back to that store, could you pick it up for me? And she did, and this is the pin that I'm talking about. It's a Rocketeer, and it's celebrating the, I want to say the 30th anniversary of Rocketeer, and I just love this pin. It's like the 3D elements on this, it's just incredible. And it looks like an old time schooly sci-fi helmet of some sort. Just really cool. I really love this. Whoops. Oh, my pins are dropping. Alright, so this next one is very simple, but one of my favorite Marvel superheroes is Captain America, and I just love the way this pin looks. It's him against his shield, running toward you, and it just looks incredible to me. I love this pin. Okay, speaking of Louisa Ruby, this is a pin that I got from her from our Fab 5 box swap, Christmas box swap, and it is a little golden book of Coco, and I just love this so much. And just the thought that she put into this, she knows I love little golden books, and she knows I love Coco, and just so sweet of her to get this for me. Okay, so the next pin that I have here is from my friend Seth over at Seth Lavender, and he got me this pin of Bernard and Bianca. It's a fantasy pin from Spain, and I actually had just purchased it myself, but I kept his and I gave mine to a good home with Jake from Jake's Disney Afternoon. But I just love this pin. This is actually, if I had to put a pin in my top 5, this would be in it. And it could potentially be on the top spot. That's how much I love this pin. Alright, next we have this Artland pin of Bernard and Bianca in a little boat being pushed by Evinrude, the dragonfly, and I just love this pin so much. And it's an Artland pin, and this is limited 250 again, and I think this one is 70. This is 70 of 250, so that's really cool. And then on this side, there's the certificate of authenticity. Alright, next we have this pin. It's a history of art pin from Tokyo Disneyland, and it is a Mulan, and I just love this pin. I just think it's so lovely. She's in the red dress, but I like the fact that she has her hair down, and You know, looking more like the Mulan that we love. And I got this off of a Pop Shop live sale. If you are a pin fan, I would definitely encourage you to use Pop Shop Live. Okay, next we have this pin. I got this from Fran from Frantastic Pins again, and she put this on her Instagram, and I bought this. It is from the Disney Employee Center, and it's a holiday pin, and WreckIt Ralph is one of my favorite Disney films. So we've got WreckIt Ralph, Vanellope, Taffeta, Fix-It Felix Jr., and Sergeant Calhoun, all in front of the Disney Employee Center. Really cool pin. I love it so much. Okay, so this next one I got from my dear friend Jean Claire over at Zoelle's World and Being a Jean Claire. And she sent this to me in a pin box, and it is an absolutely stunning pin of Pocahontas. And this one is limited edition 300, and this is, I believe this is number 80 in 300, and on the back there's a certificate of authenticity. But just a stunning pin. So huge too. I mean, compared to my palm, it's the size of my palm basically. So I love that pin so much. Thank you, Jean Claire. Alright, this one I got at a Pop Shop live sale as well, and I just love these animators pins. My friends over at Two Tiny Wings, Allie and Pete, have been collecting these, and I kind of had a fear of missing out on them, so I wanted to get some myself. And I was looking through them, and my favorite of them is Merida. I don't know why, I just love her. And I just love this pin. This is like one of my favorite pins of Merida herself. Just her tousled hair, and I don't know, I just think that she looks so cute. And I just love this pin. Okay. Next up we have this pin this is an Ornament Pen, and it was from the Disney Movie Insider Club, which is basically you get points for watching movies and buying movies online, and I forgot to renew my points, and so a lot of my points were missing, but I got some points from becoming a member of the Magic Key program at Disneyland, and so I was able to get this one and an Encanto pin. This one won out because of Baby Tuk Tuk. I love Baby Tuk Tuk. Alright, and these last two pins I got, actually technically they're 3 pins, but I got them at Disneyland the last time I was there. This first one is of this pop set of the Barker Bird and Pele from Enchanted Tiki Room, and I have the pop set of this. It is in my amongst my Tiki collection, and I love it, and I love that set. I love the Enchanted Tiki Room. It is my favorite attraction at Disneyland, and I had to have a couple of pins from Enchanted Tiki Room as being my favorites of 2021. And this final pin I got also from my last trip at Disneyland. And my sister actually found this pin. It's an ornament pin again. But inside there is a pin of the Hitchhiking Ghost. And my sister is a big collector of the Haunted Mansion. So she saw it and she bought it and showed it to me. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. And later on I saw it and I'm like, you know what, I need to get this for myself. So I did. And there we have it. So that, my friends, is 21 pins that I have shown you that I got during the year of 2021. We'll do this again for 2022. We'll make it an annual tradition. So anyway, Happy New Year's Eve, all of you. Thank you for tuning in. As always, we really appreciate you joining us. And if you enjoyed yourself, we would love it if you would subscribe to our channel. We'd love it if you would hit that bell for notifications. And most of all, we would love it if you would like this post. It really does help us out. Visit us on all of our socials down below. Visit our website at www.castlescapesandclones.com. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's Eve. And we will see you, I guess, tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you.